Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Sunny. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, you guys, I know I still have to do Virgos and the air sign generals. I will do them, you guys. You know that I'm a mama, and you know that I'm expecting. Some of y'all do. And I just been to my family mainly, but just want to let you guys know that I am going to do that very, very soon. By the grace of God, hopefully tonight, but we don't know. But I'm recording this video to give you guys a little daily reads via video. I haven't done daily reads in a while. It's like, y'all, when I try to come with a damn schedule, don't none be working. I just don't know. I don't know if the Lord just want me to be spontaneous, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to have the right schedule set up. I'm not sure. But sorry for rambling. If you guys want to, please timestamp, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to timestamp it. I am on Eastern Standard Time, USA. So if I do timestamp it, it'll probably be like 2 a.m. the next day. So let's start with Aries. We're going to do the daily reads for October 22nd through the 23rd. Aries, there's some things that you guys got to deal with during this time, and for some of you it may seem a little unfortunate, or you feel as if it's more mishap than anything, same thing as misfortunate. But the angels, they want you to be aware that, like, you have to deal with some bad shit, whether it's karma, it's talking to someone in a different way, it's having to avoid an argument, having someone come out of their way disrespectful to you, or vice versa. But there's some things that y'all got to deal with during this time, and I keep picking up on the term hand that you're being dealt with. So be mindful of how you treat people, because that person or another person can treat you just the same. But I keep picking up on the word misfortune. Be mindful of your money, your wallet. Make sure you don't misplace that. Try not to gamble during this time. Be aware of big purchases as well. Taurus, self-esteem. You got a lot of good magic within you, but you're going to have to work on yourself. All right, I do see that many of you are going through a fragile time in regards to your self-esteem, and just finding out who you are, finding your place. Good time for those who are in college. Good time for you guys to get all that jazzed up and get caught up with everything. Many of you guys are feeling the fall element, and you may find yourself wanting to be very festive during this time. You can take that how you want to. I'm also picking up that many of you need to be careful of you being stringed along, or someone stringing you along, but there's someone really not giving you the information that you really want, and you're trying your best to hold out, but at the same time, you're just kind of frustrated with this person. So if you want to let this person know how you feel, you can. It's definitely up to you, but I feel like this person, they're just going to beat around the bush. So 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 weeks for some of you, the answer that you're looking for from this person will come to you. But during this time, you guys, you need to be mindful of your own guided light, and you can take that how you want to. A grandmother influence is what you guys need during this time, or you can get some really good advice from your grandmother. When it comes to my Geminis, be mindful of your purpose. Some of you guys, you may feel as if, what's the purpose of something? So you may be very frustrated with someone during this time, especially if their shit isn't making no sense to you. Be aware of greed as well, in regards to money, in regards to food, just in regards to being selfish. This time wants you to be selfless, regardless of the situation. The angels are just saying, just be open to new people, be open to new atmosphere, but at the same time, yes, protect yourself. True enough, protect yourself. But just be open to what can come your way. I am picking up on self-esteem as well. Same thing as the Tauruses. So be mindful of how you feel about yourself, how you carry yourself throughout this world. I am picking up on the word predictable as well. So be mindful of someone being predictable to you, or someone feels this way about you. Cancers. My Cancers, this could be a good time for you guys to beam with joy. But you guys may hear some good news. But the angels are saying just as quickly as it can be snatched away just like that. So if you can, try not to tell people good news. Maybe people who are close to you, true. But, try to refrain from telling people good news, because a lot of times people can evil eye things, and, it doesn't happen right away. Or, things happen and you get turned down for the opportunity. I do feel that many of you guys, you may be judging people during this time, because I'm just looking at myself in this damn camera and I'm just like, girl, your head is just so full. So my Cancers, you may be judging people during this time, or you're judging yourself, okay? Be mindful of manners as well. Maybe you wish someone around you would have manners and you're trying to teach them manners, or you need to have a particular mannerism within yourself. However, once again, I do see that there is luck on your side, so that's a good thing. Leos. Ooh, some of y'all are kind of looking for a boy toy. Or you don't want to be played like a toy. Maybe some of you guys, like, you're trying to understand how someone feels, but, you kind of feel played. I do see that there's memories of someone from your past in regards to an ancestor. And I feel like this ancestor is coming to you with good news, like in regards to healing, or letting you know how this person felt about you through your dreams or just with your visions. So whoever you have on your mind, just know that an ancestor will help you out in regards to what to really do with this person, whether you listen or not, bitch. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. But I just feel like, my Leos, like, your heart has been torn. Okay, your heart has been torn. Whether you've been single for a while, or you're in a relationship, you're married. And, I just feel like many of you, like, you're just trying to find the pieces again, or you want the person, oh, my hair, or you want the person that you're dealing with, like, you want them to change. And, maybe for some of you, like, you're looking for perfection in that person to a degree, so be mindful about that. But, maybe at the same time, like, you are going to have to be realistic that you guys are two different people. You guys have two different opinions. You guys have two different souls, and sometimes a person is just meant to be with us for a year, or 2, maybe 3, or, maybe sometimes they're meant to be with us for a lifetime. But regardless of how long that person is in our life, we have to be mindful of the changes that needs to be made on both ends. And we can't force the process. So just be mindful about that when, you want someone to change, or when someone, isn't getting you, try to find out why they aren't getting you, and try to find a common ground with that person. Who's next? Virgos, you guys are going to be mindful of you being self-centered, okay? Or like you only worried about your feelings. Some of you guys, you may be very prone to talking about yourself, or not letting others talk, so you guys may be stealing the mic during this time. Speaking of mic, some of you guys, this may be an interesting time for those who are in therapy, like you're a therapist, you're a counselor of some sort. You're doing motivational speakings during this time. You have things to say, but I feel for some people, they may take it as you being self-centered. Like, you have once again, you have a lot of good things to say. You have good wisdom, behind your words. But I just feel like either you're telling it to the wrong audience, or you need to be mindful of how you're coming across. I keep picking up on, like, you're in your Kanye West energy, where, like, you're trying to get your point across, but everybody else is like, what? You're just saying it wrong. So just try to process things through your head. Please think before you speak. I am picking up that some of you guys, you may be drinking during this time, whether you're drinking to unwind or you're drinking because you're stressed. I am picking up on some of you, you're trying to update your parenting skills, or you're trying to change your parenting skills. If you've been very stern, you may kind of loosen up on your child. And if you've been, like kind of a friend to your baby, then, you may be more strict. I feel like whatever you're doing is the opposite, or you are looking at your parenting you're looking at your parenting skills, and you just want to change some things because you don't really like what you're doing, especially if you have a son. I keep picking up that some of you guys, I hate to say this, you may have a child who is getting into crimes. Like maybe they had to spend a night in jail, and you're trying to figure out where is all this bad behavior coming from. Or like maybe just in general, like your baby is just being bad, and you're like, okay, what's going on with you, honey? So I just feel like, you're just really trying to get to your child's brain, which is a good thing. Okay. Libras, I know y'all birthday passed, honey. I'm sorry. Happy late birthday. But Libras, what's going on with you? I do see some tension going on with my Libras. It's like some things you want to say. There's some things that's been weighing heavily on your mind, and you're like, when should I say it? I don't know when I should say it, but I gotta get it out. And I do feel like whoever you need to have an important talk with, regardless of who it is, it may be a manager, it may be a spouse, it may be a parent. You need to have this talk with this person. I feel like it's prone to happen. It is, but be mindful of the right time. Your needs, I feel like you guys, like you want your needs to be met. And I feel for 80% of you, it will be, and you can take that how you want to. But for the other 20, you're going to have to take better care of yourself, whether you slacked off some way, somehow. You're putting all your trust in the wrong person, and you know it. But, I do feel that many of you, like, you really need to get some things off your chest, regardless of if that person understands where you're coming from or not. I just said something pretty similar to that. Like, you have to understand that you guys come from you have two different opinions. The Leos. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with someone who has Leo within their chart. You're dealing with someone who has a weak heart chakra. So yeah, or you're dealing with someone who's just really bossy and feisty. Okay. Many of you guys, you need to get off your feet. Be mindful of the shoes that you wear. Maybe you need to get new shoes. Maybe, your feet kind of grew and you have to get a bigger size. But definitely try to stay off your feet during this time. I do see where your root chakra is a little fragile and it needs a good repairing. Okay. Scorpios, happy birthday to my Scorpios. Like, yeah. Scorpios, what's going on with y'all? Simmer down. Some of y'all need to kind of cool it down. Ooh, watch out. I just had to sing it. I'm sorry. Yeah, some of y'all need to just realize what the hell y'all doing, where y'all going. I don't know. I don't like the predicament that y'all are in, but the angels are saying at the same time, honey, if you're walking, you put yourself in it. And it's just things happen. We go through repeated lessons again. We go through it. It's life. But it's just like, when y'all gonna learn? I do feel for some of you guys, you may be able to catch a break, and you can take that how you want to. But the angels are saying, like, just what's going on, y'all? I just feel like they keep shaking their head. But on another note, you guys, I do feel like this is a good time to level things out. If you are doing construction work, I feel like you're going to make the right decisions in regards to particular repairs. If you need to get something repaired, regardless of what it is, I do feel that it will be a good time for you to do so ASAP. I am picking up that you guys, you're going to have the energy to level out your body, level out your chakras, get any health issues worked out. I am picking up on issues in regards to blood pressure and cholesterol. I keep hearing the word intervene. Okay, intervene. So maybe you feel as if someone is trying to come in into your relationship. You may feel as if someone is trying to come into your life and you don't really want that. Or maybe you're trying to come into someone else's life, or like whatever the case may be. Be mindful of invaders, be mindful of gossip, be mindful of haters as well during this time, or just someone trying to tell you how to do something and when to do something. You guys may not like that. But I'm hearing life is truly what you make it. So if you make it hard for other people, then know that life is going to make it hard for you. If you make it hard for yourself, I mean, that's just what you chose to do. So, just come correct, y'all. Come correct. I feel like I be saying the same shit for y'all. So some of y'all just hard-headed as hell and you ain't learned your lesson. But it is what it is. I keep picking up on a